Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is the board visible to you? Hello? 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 Oh. Hello? Yes. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 10 ICSE ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಇಷ್ಟ ದೇವತೆಗೆ ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಇಂದಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸಗಳನ್ನು ಏಕಾಗ್ರಚಿತ್ತದಿಂದ ಶಾಂತ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಗಿಸುವ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು, ಕಲಿತ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕದಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು, ಜ್ಞಾಪಕದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರೆಯುವ ಬುದ್ಧಿಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು ಇಷ್ಟ ದೇವತೆಗೆ ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಕುಲದೇವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ. ಟೇಕ್ ಅ ಡೀಪ್ ಬ್ರೆತ್ಸ್. Yes, good evening, my dear students. Welcome you all to Lokji live classes, technically powered by Vedyam sir. We completed the periodic table basic concepts. Before you start with the periodic properties, see, only reading periodic properties, ICSE students, listen to me carefully. Only just studying books or writing notes, by hearting things will not work, because recently I evaluated ICSE 2026 paper. I prepared a model paper also and checked it. See, in ICSE, no lengthy answers will be there, and most of the questions will be based on your understanding and application skills. Thinking questions, application skills. Most of the questions will be based on your application skills. As soon as you learn the concept, for state students, if they learn the concept, that is more than sufficient. Yes, good evening, welcome Deepa. I am teaching for class 11 between 6:30 to 7:30. It is Karnataka state, and I will cover all levels, competitive levels I will cover. It will cover your CBSE also. That is integrated with the competitive exams. Karnataka CT, JEE, NEET integrated. Therefore, it will cover your CBSE also. And periodic properties. See, what I was telling you is that your study must be very deep, and what is expected is thinking and analysis, not inking. Thinking and analysis. Most of you only write something, listen. See, this TH, inking. Most of the students are inking students. Very few students, you have to join this to thinking. Only thinking and analysis is required in the ICSE paper. As far as chemistry and mathematics is concerned, most of the questions will be application based and skill based, right? And your sharp knowledge is tested. And let me continue with some questions. And as soon as you learn some basic concepts in today's class, before I start the next topic, periodic properties, what all we studied so far, to test it, I have got some questions here. You try to answer. Some in-text questions. First question is, how does the electronic configuration, take the first question, how does the electronic configuration, note down the question, electronic configuration, how does the electronic configuration in atoms change, in atoms change. First one, in a period from left to right, in a period from left to right, think and answer left to right. You can write in the comment box. I am seeing your comment box. In a group from top to bottom. See the question, how the electronic configuration changes along the period and down the group. What will be your answer? Along the period, what is happening? Down the group, what happens to the electronic configuration? So that you take the along the period, lithium, beryllium, boron. Down the group, if you take sodium, potassium, just one or two examples we will see. What is the electronic configuration of lithium is 2, 1. Here, what do you get? 2, 8, 1. Potassium, 2, 8, 8, 1. Along the period, what happens? 2, 2. He will get 2, 3. What is happening to the electronic configuration? So down the group, what happens here? Sodium, lithium will be, electronic configuration of lithium will be, we'll have how many cells? Down the group, new cell is introduced. It is introduced into what? New cell. This is the second period. Electrons will enter into what? Third period. Means down the group, new cell is introduced and the outermost electronic configuration remains same down the group. And along the period, right, the electronic configuration increases by 1 unit. The answer is along the period, cell remains same, one electron is added successively, and down the group, outermost cell electronic configuration remains same. Outermost cell electronic configuration remains the same. Electronic configuration remains same. What happens to the cell? Down the group, first group, second group, every period represents the cell number. In the first cell will be there. In the second period, second cell, third cell. Means down the group, the cell will increase. The cell number increases by 1 unit. That is how electronic configuration changes down the group along the period. Yes, sir. Down the group, the cells increase, but the electronic configuration of LNC remains same. Correct answer. These are not the options, my dear student. So these are the questions. They are not multiple choice questions. They are not MCQ. They are theory questions. How does, you have to explain. They are not MCQ. MCQ, I will tell you, multiple choice questions. These are not multiple choice questions. So these are theory questions. You have to answer theory questions. Along the period, cell remains same. One electron is added successively to the same cell. To the same cell. Very important. Note it down. If you have got correct understanding of the periodic table, then only you can answer written exams. Down the group. Outermost shell electronic configuration remains same. Remains same. What changes? The cell number increases by 1 unit. So that should be your answer to this question. Very important thing is, after learning the concepts, you must learn what to write, what not to write, how to write, how much to write. Right? Thinking questions will be asked. You must have complete understanding of what are the changes. If you have got complete understanding, you can easily answer the questions. Second question. Name two elements in each case. Name two elements. Theory questions, you note down the question, write the answers, open the notebook. Name two elements in each case. In each case. First one is alkali metals. These are theory questions. You answer them and write the answer in the comment box. Alkaline earth metals. Alkaline earth metals. Alkaline earth metals. I told you. Third question. Halogens. Two examples you have to give. Fourth one, inert gas. Inert gas. You can write a serial number and write the elements. You have got some 15 and 20 seconds time. All of you start answering. Just write the first option, two examples of alkali metals. Second, you write two alkaline earth metals. Next, two halogens you write. Next, you write two inert gases. That shows whether you know this question tests whether you know the classification of the elements or not. Sodium, lithium, correct answer, correct answer. Alkali metals, sodium, lithium, correct answer. Next, alkaline earth metals. Second one. Can anyone of you answer? Alkaline earth metals. All the group 1 metals, group 1 metals are called as alkali metals. I discussed already. I am testing you by asking the questions without looking the book. You close the textbook, open the classwork book, write the question, write the answer. Calcium and strontium, very good. Alkaline earth metals, group 2 metals, very good. Correct answer. All others try. Right, group 2. Group 2 metals, particularly starting from beryllium, down the group. What are the elements? Magnesium, strontium, barium, right? Radium are all up to barium. Radium is radioactive. Leave it. They are alkaline earth metals. Right? Halogens, xenon, radon. You take no helium. Radon is radioactive. Correct answer. Group 18 elements. Sorry, group 17 elements. Xenon and radon, are they halogens? First you answer halogens. Halogens. Which are halogens? You answer. Then you answer inert gases. Write the serial number. What xenon and radon? Do you think xenon and radon are answer to the third one? Halogens. No one answered. Halogens. Anybody answer? Mole concept. Okay. I am not a school teacher. I am a college teacher. Basically I am a tutor. Right? For 22 years, I ran my own tutorial institute in Lokagnana. Now same Lokagnana Lok Z channel I started now. I am a tutor. Basically tutor. I am a coach. I prepare students from 8th to 12th standard for board exam as well as competitive exam. Up to second PU I teach. All streams, state, CBSE, ICSE, PUC1 chemistry maths, PUC2 chemistry maths I teach. Mole concept I will discuss, no problem. Next class I will teach you. Next, halogens. What are halogens? What are halogens? It comes in stoichiometry. Not in this chapter. Okay, I will take a doubts clear in class. You can send your doubts. Who want mole concept doubts, you send in my WhatsApp group. Right? I will send you the answers. If you have got any doubts there, you can send your other chapter is going on in your school. You join the WhatsApp group, send your doubts. I will give you answer there. Because this flow will continue. It will prepare you smoothly for the annual exam. Step by step you have to learn. Don't learn hurry burry anything. Just to score marks in unit test, don't worry. Study properly. Halogens. Halogens are group 17 elements. Group 17 elements. They are fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. You can give any two halogens. Inert gases are group 18 elements. Group 18 elements. Group 18 elements. Inert gases. Inert gases. Inert gases. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. Yes. They are inert gases. Okay, I hope all of you identified them. These tests, how many of you couldn't answer these questions? Means your understanding is incomplete. Again, you study it. Now, let us see your application ability. These questions may appear. Another question. Question number 3 to you. Name. ICSE questions will appear like this. A. An alkali metal. An alkali metal. This is a standard questions appear in your in period 3. Alkali metal in period 3. Period 3. And halogen in period 2. 1 mark question each. Halogen in period 2. In period 2. First question. B. The noble gas with 3 cells. Name. Noble gas with 3 cells. Look at the questions. And your identification ability and your thinking ability, complete periodic table, how you watch it, that is tested in ICSE. C. The nonmetals present in present in period 2 and metals in period 3 and metals in period 3. That shows your knowledge of how closely you watched the periodic table. The element of period 3. The element of period 3 with valency 4. All of you note down the questions. Write your answers in the comment box. E. The element in period 3. The element in period 3 which does not form oxide. Oxide. You can't take periodic table to the exam. F, the element with lower nuclear charge. Let us leave this. I'll talk about it later. Yes, sir. Try to answer them. You have got 30 minutes time. Period 1, period 2, period 3. Questions are asked on which period? Okay. Period 1 elements. What are the elements in the period 1? One is hydrogen, another one is helium. Second elements, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Period 3, sodium, 12 magnesium, aluminum, 13, 14 is silicon, 15 is phosphorus, 16 is sulfur, 17 is chlorine and argon. On an alkali metal in period 3, you can see like this, you must be in a position to write the periodic table. The alkali metal present in period 3, what is the alkali metal present in period 3? And halogen in period 2. Halogen in period 2 is fluorine. Alkali metal in period 3 is sodium. Each will get half marks. Correct answer, I will show you with a different color. For A, correct answer is an alkali metal with period 3 is sodium. And halogen in period 2 is fluorine. If you write it, you will get half marks each, 1 mark question. Next, the noble gas is with 3 cells. The noble gas with 3 cells. The period number represents the cell number, that is argon. The noble gas with 3 cells will be argon. Next question. The non-metals present in period 2 and metals in period 3. Non-metals present in period 2. So boron is a metal. All these are non-metals. Non-metals in period 2. Carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and neon. Inert gas it is non-metal. And period 3. Metals in period 3. What are the metals in period 3? Period 3 metals are up to aluminum only. Because silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon are all non-metals. Answer to this is, first one is the non-metals present in period 2. Non-metals present in period 2 is carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. They are the non-metals. And period 2. Metals in period 3. Metals in period 3 are sodium, magnesium and aluminum. Like this, you draw the diagram, you can easily answer. The element of period 3 with valency. The element with period 3 with valency, 4. The element in period 3. The elements in period 3 with valency 4. Valence of sodium will be 1, magnesium will be 2, aluminum will be 3, silicon will be 4. Therefore, the element 4 will be 5. You cannot take, it will 8 minus 5 will be 3. Sulfur 8 minus 6 will be 2. Chlorine 8 minus 7 will be 1, 0. The element with valency 4 in the period 3 is none other than silicon. This should be the knowledge level to answer the question. The element in period 3 which does not form oxide. The element in period 3 which cannot form oxide. Sodium oxide available, magnesium oxide available, aluminum oxide available, silicon oxide, phosphorus oxide, sulfur oxide, fluorine oxides are available, but argon cannot form oxide. So therefore, you can write inert gases. That is in the period 3. The element in period 3 which does not form oxide is only chlorine oxides are there. Sulfur dioxide, phosphorus pentoxide, silicon dioxide, aluminum oxide, magnesium oxide, sodium oxides are there. I hope you got the basic knowledge that is tested in these questions. Correct. Aluminum, silicon, no. Sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon is a non-metal. Verify your answer. Silicon is a non-metal. It is not a metal. Semi-metal you can say. It is a semi-metal or non-metal. Metallite. Okay. So that is the question number 3. So these questions like this, you start attempting questions, collect previous year question papers, end text questions, workbooks, as many questions as possible you try to solve without opening the book after studying it. Here is another question. The electronic configuration of an element is, see how the question appear in ICSE annual exam. The electronic configuration of an element is the electronic configuration of an element T is 2881. Now the questions are, first one, what is the group number of T? What is group number of T? Group number of T. First question, 1 mark each. Like this will be asked the question. What is the period of T? What is the period of T? Second question. Third question is how many valence electrons are there? How many valence electrons? How many valent electrons are there? Are there in an atom of T? In an atom of T. Fourth question. Is it a metal or a non-metal? Is it a metal or a non-metal? Or a non-metal? Like these questions will appear. Okay. Yes, sir. You can count the number of electrons. 2 plus 8, 10. 10 plus 8, 18. 18 plus 1 is 19. So 19 with element atomic number 19 is potassium. Remember, it comes in the 4th period. Therefore, T is, I will write the answer in different color. Answer for the what is the group number of T? What is the group number of T? Potassium will have the electronic atomic number 19. Electronic configuration 2881. 2 plus 8, 10, 18 plus 1, 19. What is the group number of T? Write the answer. It is a metal because it is having, yes, correct answer. Group number is 1, correct. 1 valency electron present in atom of T. It is a metal because it is having a valency as +1. It can lose 1 electron. Correct answer. It is potassium. What is the group of T? Verify your answer. Group of T is, it belongs to group 1. It's alkali metal. What is the period of T? Period of T. Just write the answer. Period is 4th period. How many valence electrons are there in an atom of T? 1 valence electron. 1 electron. Is it a metal or a non-metal? It is a metal. Don't give unnecessary answer. It is a metal. One word or one phrase are sufficient. Don't write anything extra. That's all. Your answer should be to the point. Just write question number correctly. Write it. That is what is expected in the ICSE. No lengthy answers are expected. No unnecessary reasoning you give. Why it is not a metal? It is not asked. What is it, a metal or non-metal? Just you have to mention that it is a metal. How many valence electrons are there? 1 electron. In which period it is? Period 4. 1 mark. I will go on giving you 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark. 4 marks you can easily get. And very good pattern to score high marks in chemistry. That is 4th question. Last question in today's class on this. Then we will move on to the periodic properties. Match the atomic number. Match the atomic number. Match the atomic number. Atomic number 19, 15, 8, 4, 2 and 2 with each of the following. With each of the following. Each of the following. This tests your understanding of atomic number and the symbol of the element. A metal of valency 1. A metal of valency 1. Valency 1. Try to answer. B. A solid non-metal. A solid non-metal. Non-metal of a period. A solid non-metal of period 3. C. A rare gas. A rare gas. D. A gaseous element with valency 2. A gaseous element. A gaseous element. Element with valency 2. With valency 2. E. An element of group 2. Try. An element of group 2. Take some 30 seconds. Write answers to the point. Don't write unnecessary anything. Just you have to write the number. Match the atomic number. Just you have to match. For A, which atomic number matches you have to write. Remaining story, you must know it. The answer to the B, the answer to the C, the answer to the D, the answer to the E. A metal of valency 1. Having 2 electrons is hydrogen. No, only write. No, see, you are not reading question properly. Match the atomic number 19, 15, 8, 4, 2. Among these 5 numbers, which one matches with A? Only write the atomic number, then you can know about it. A, you are trying to A, among these 5 you choose the one. B, among these 5 you choose a number. C, you choose a number. D, you choose a number. E, you choose a number. Just you match the number. Don't write any sentences. Even sentences are not expected by ICSE. ICSE 2026 model answer should be brief and to the point. What is asked, you have to answer. Only you have to write the proper number. There are 5 statements. There are 5 numbers. This is 4. A matches with which number? B matches with which number? You have to write. That's all. They will be knowing it. That is what is expected in ICSE. Only you have to match the number. Start now. This tests your knowledge of 19. 19 corresponds to which metal? 19 corresponds to potassium. Now you can understand. 15 corresponds to which metal, which element has got atomic number 15? Yes, tell me. Atomic number 15 is phosphorus. Atomic number 19 is potassium. Atomic number 15 is phosphorus. Atomic number 8 is oxygen. Atomic number 4 is beryllium. Atomic number 2 is helium. This you must know. If you know the correct atomic number, you can go and answering the question. A1 with valency 1. Which element? The answer should be 19. Even not potassium. Match the numbers. Your answer must be 19. Don't even write. What you are asked? Match the atomic number with each of the following. A metal with valency 1 is 19. No doubt. You need not write potassium also. You must know it in your mind. A solid non-metal in period 3. In period 3, the solid non-metal is phosphorus. Atomic number 15 is phosphorus. Only you are write in the exam 15. Don't write even phosphorus also. A rare gas is helium. Only write 2. You will get 1 mark. A gaseous element among them, atomic number 8 is oxygen, is a gaseous element, O2. A gaseous element with valency 2 is oxygen, O-2. Oxygen has got valency 2. An element of group 2 is beryllium. 4. Only match it. Don't write even a single word. I hope you are getting me. Namaste, Vivek. Are you getting the idea? Okay. So that's all. This is what I wanted to tell you. What Icse is expecting is you have to read the question correctly. What they have, match the atomic numbers with each of the following. Don't write a single word. A metal with valency 1 is 19. A solid metal with a metal of period 3 is 15. You must know phosphorus. You must know phosphorus, but don't write it. A rare gas is helium. Number is 2. Only number you have to write. A gaseous element with valency 2 is 8. 8 means oxygen. Valency 2. An element of group 2 is beryllium. That is 4. Only write the number. That is what I am telling you. That is how ICSE is expecting you to answer to the point, precise. Don't write unnecessary things which is not asked. Your answer should be to the point and straightforward. Okay, that's all. But your study must be in detail and depth. With this, we will move on to the second part of the chapter, periodic properties. Just I will introduce today periodic properties. It's a very easy part, periodic properties. Now, let us try to understand. What is atomic? Adharalli first one we will take today. We'll start with the atomic radius. Atomic radius is a periodic property. Atomic radius or atomic size. So this is actually started now. Periodic property. The properties which show regular gradation or variation, either increase or decrease along the period and down the group. And here you are not asked to give the values. You must have the understanding. What is atomic size? Generally, you know that atom will have the nucleus, right? It will have cells, right? Like this. And you know, according to Rutherford's atomic model, you studied in the 9th standard, that the size of the nucleus is very, very small. Entire atom is hollow. That is what was the outcome of Rutherford's experiment on Goldfell experiment. You must have complete knowledge. But you must know what to write, what not to write. What they have asked, only that you have to answer. Nowadays, how it is? Suppose that you are asked, what is your name? My name is Sivaraj. That's all. Don't tell your surname also. Then if they ask you, what is your surname? My surname is Desai. What is your father name? Madhav Rao. To the point and straight answers are expected nowadays. Therefore, your knowledge must be 100%. For knowledge sake, you study in depth. But while writing the answers in the question, what is asked, only that much you write. Don't even write a single word unnecessary thing. They know it. Because paper setters are experienced teachers. They will be knowing. You don't try to teach them. Only write the proper answer. What is atomic radius? Concept code. Nucleus is small. You know the size of the nucleus can be compared to the pinhole. Suppose that if you compare size of the atom to a football. Suppose this is a football. You will have a pinhole to fill the air in it. The size of the nucleus. If the size of the atom is compared to football, the size of the nucleus is so small that it is compared to the pinhole to fill the air in it. So small it is. And this nucleus, as you know, consists of protons and neutrons. And you know that electrons are revolving around the nucleus. You studied in the 9th standard. And now the question is, what is atomic radius? Atomic radius can be simply defined as the average distance. You cannot get the exact distance. Average distance between the center of the nucleus and the outermost cell. Outermost cell is also called as valence cell. Valence cell. If the atom is monoatomic, most of the inert gases contain only atom, monoatomic. And you can define atomic radius. Atomic radius theory you learn correctly, write them. The average distance between, if at all you are asked, the average distance between, you have to jot down the points, write in detail, study, write them, then they will go to your memory and your mind will get ready for application. The average distance between center of the nucleus of an atom, the center of the nucleus of an atom and outermost cell is also called as valence cell. Outermost cell is called the average distance between center of the nucleus and outermost shell is called atomic radius. Atomic radius. So this atomic radius, you know that atom does not exist. For example, if you take helium, it will be monoatomic. It will exist as single atom. But if you take hydrogen, it is a diatomic. Because this hydrogen and hydrogen are covalently bonded. And if I take one hydrogen atom here, its nucleus is here, it has got only K cell, one electron is revolving. And there is another which is hydrogen atom, right? They are covalently bonded. In case of this hydrogen, the distance between the nuclei is taken. It can be measured. Suppose A is the nucleus of hydrogen 1, hydrogen 2. This is another hydrogen atom, not the atomic number B. This distance of the nucleus is B. And half of this AB. And by using X-ray diffraction studies, nowadays there is a technology. Atomic radius is the distance between the nucleus of an atom and the correct answer. You have understood correctly. And see, atomic radius is always not equal to the center of the nucleus, because atom, we know that atom cannot be isolated. Except in case of inert gases, it is the monoatomic. But hydrogen gas, hydrogen element does not exist as hydrogen atom, it exists as a diatomic gas. Oxygen exists as a diatomic gas. Chlorine exists as a diatomic gas. Now, how do you measure such a diatomic molecules? In that case, the radius can be measured by using the average one half of the average distance between two covalently bonded atoms is called as covalent radius. What it is called as? Covalent radius. Means there are different types of this particular radius. You will be learning in PUC first year, 11th standard. I will not go in detail. Means generally, suppose that there is a covalent bond between them. Using some X-ray diffraction studies, you can measure the average distance between the center of the nuclei. Distance between the center of the two covalently bonded nuclei, if you halve it, suppose that this is say 120 picometer, say 50 A and B, right? Its half of it will be the radius. That is called as covalent radius. Covalent radius means one half अथवा half of the distance between this particular distance. If I take this one as average distance, its half of it will be covalent radius. Half of the distance between the nuclei. What is the plural of nucleus? Nuclei of covalently bonded atoms is called what it is called? Covalent radius, or you can say covalent radius. If they are covalently bonded, they will measure atomic radius by taking half of the distance between. Suppose AB distance is 60 picometer. Generally, the distance is very, very small. Therefore, it is written as picometer. You know what is pico? Pico stands for 10 raised to minus 12. Very, very small. Picometer. Nanometer. 10 raised to minus 9. One half of it. Alright. This is the distance between AB is picometer. Then covalent radius covalent is obtained by taking half of it. 1 by 2 times AB. Then you get 1 by 2 times 60. You get 2 ones are 2 3s are. Therefore, covalent radius will be 30 picometer. Generally, they are expressed in picometer. Okay. That's all in this period, my dear students. Tomorrow, as usual, you have maths period, and I will bring some ICSE questions tomorrow from the textbook. Already I am covering ICSE textbook questions also, and appeared questions also I will bring them, including ICSE, CBSE state. I will solve last period. After that, I will start application of trigonometry, one of the tough chapters. Right? In the next period, we will continue with anybody has got any doubts, you can join my WhatsApp group other than the topic I am discussing here, and you send questions there, and I will try to answer you in the live class. Right? I will call your names and answer you in the live class for 5-10 minutes doubt clearance. Okay? Till then, we will meet tomorrow. Till then, study well, read well, don't have tension, keep your body and mind fit, do exercise, yoga, pranayama, Indian methodology, prayer, take blessings from the elders. That's all, my dear students. Good night. See you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Between 8 to 9, you have combined class. Bye bye. See you.